this battle, because last time we saw them, they were in the playoffs, and River of Blood got knocked out. Simple Tankers moved on and joined us in the finals. Randall, what do we have for tanks?
For tanks, I'm looking at Pershing, T69, T69, two 1390s for the side of River of Blood. Simple Tankers, going with all T32s. Every single one.
We changed up the colors on you guys because it's skirmish time. It's going crazy.
Surprise, surprise. Easy to see, especially for me.
Except it's going to be switched because I think we're both on yellow.
Oh, really?
Are you on Canaduck's team?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's switched up. That's all right. Jay Smooth, Wall Hacks, Tofu Smurf up to the front. They are in their T32s. And as they get closer to the mines, Whiskey Dodd's going to be scouting with them. Does the Dodd see him? Oh, he gets taken down. Doc Golem takes him out. Wall Hacks, Jay Smooth, Tofu Smurf get a little bit closer to the rocks. They don't scout anything to the right. Let's see Rylak there. Wall Hacks gets hit to the side. But not enough damage yet. Jay Smooth takes 285 damage. Turns fire. Nothing connects. Dodama falls back. Savagey takes a hit for 379. Doc Golem for 352. And they're still bouncing back and forth here. Pub Whisperer pushing up the dead husk of his friend, the T1. Whiskey Dodd. Now Doc Golem takes a couple shots. And they push forward. Canada Duck is takes out Mournblade. Wall Hacks pushes up again against Doc Golem. Doc Golem's about to fall. Wall Hacks continues the firefight. Pub Whisperer does not get the kill. It actually goes to Wall Hacks. Wall Hacks gets hits again for 225 damage. He's battling it out with Savagey. Gets a nice hit. Here comes around the corner Pub Whisperer, but Wall Hacks simps him. Savagey is able to use him as cover and unloads another shot into Wall Hacks. Pub Whisperer can't get the kill, but Wall Hacks takes it. Odama takes a shot into the side from reverse. Canada Duck gets a hit. And Odama takes a couple more hits from Pub Whisperer.
Well, this is not looking too good, is it? This 332's got some health, but I mean, 1390. Oh, never mind. I thought he was going to get.
Can't even escape.
Until that shot happened, I was pretty one-sided away from the T32s, but I mean, so much freedom.
Yeah, so much freedom. Oh, ammo rack has been hit. Jay Smooth turning. Did he repair it? Ah, they're able to get that kill. Only 2 tanks left alive. Full River of Blood, Canaduck, the Canadian. And shots fired from Jay Smooth. He's on fire. He's almost going to fall. But he still lives. GQ, last one alive.
Well, GQ's just going to chill out on Cap, I guess.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
What can he do? What could he possibly do against the power of the T32?
Oh, man, it's just got so many no cons.
So many pros.
So
man.
many pros. So many pros.
I think that was Jay Smooth giving you a salute with his cannon.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, one more tank for them to kill, and they're going to take it out.
I don't know, man. GQ could do it. Hiding behind a little T1.
Shot fired. Can you get it?
Juke.
From
Juke,
a distance.
GQ.
From a distance. He jukes it.
He's got the power of another T1.
One more. Can he get it? Pub Whisperer pushes up. No, it's Tofu Smurf that gets the kill. Oh, and well done. Coming from Simple Tankers.
Okay.
Some say nothing has changed.
Well.
Nah, we'll see. We'll see. Again, it's a skirmish mode. Battle number 1 on mines.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Jay Smooth may have said it right. It's Canadians that do it, man. When I asked him what the difference was between Simple Tanker Success and River of Blood,
Yeah.
Canadians.
Canadians?
Canadians.
I see.
Then
All
he
right.
laughed.
We're going to take commercial break in honor of Canada. And when we come back, we'll have battle number 2 between Simple Tankers and River of Blood. Stay tuned.
My name is Jonah Zimmerman, and I'm Commander Jay. I play for the Cunninghams. For video games, I started as a little kid. playing just about everything. Really got into it around the year 2000. World of Tanks I really loved because I always wanted a vehicle game. I always liked playing other games where there'd be 1 or 2 tanks and we'd have to argue over who got it, and a game with all tanks was just right up my alley. I got into World of Tanks esports because I really wanted to play at the highest level of competition. I wanted to push myself and have other people challenge me, and I liked having that really rigorous format where I knew I was playing to the best that I could.
Everybody, welcome back to the preseason for the WGLNA. I'm Clutch, joined by Rootkill. We have this technical difficulty we have to work through right now. We apologize for that. That's why you saw the colors are so crazy, but we're going to get that fixed lickety-split. While we're working on that, what I want to talk about is River of Blood. This is a team that has joined us not just in 1 season, but 2 seasons. And they barely made it both times. Barely made it both times in a Cinderella story. Now, you think about how close you get as a team. You think about what they have to do to make the changes in order to get better and better and better. The thing is, there's only so much that you can do until you reach a stopping point and you realize what we're doing right now is not working. And I was able to talk to River of Blood, Captain Blood, and he says that this isn't revenge from Season 3. This is revenge from Season 1. All the events of World War II were a reflection of the events of World War I. He's getting historical here. Season 1 was our World War I. Our roster changes are actually minimal. We are still a bit stuck in the friend zone. After falling short for 3 seasons, it's hard to keep members from getting apathetic attitudes towards practices and improving. I'll also mention that claiming you had a tough first-round opponent and you would have placed higher otherwise is flawed. It's a flawed type of mentality coming from River of Blood. If you were actually better, then you should have gotten a better seed and never played the tough team. Season 1, they played Simp. Season 2, they played Fulcrum. Both times because we did poorly in season play and got bad seeds. So that's the question really of, you make it to the finals, but you lose out in the round of 8. Why? Because you're placed against teams that are championship teams, Simp and Fulcrum at the time, but now Fnatic.
Well, the thing is, though, you're facing everybody. I mean, you can't really blame seed, I think, for the way you end up performing. You have to overcome that, and sometimes you're going to get some bad matches at certain times, but other times you're going to have it light. You just have to take advantage of the times you have light, and work hard to try and, see what happens. You're going to lose some battles, but the better team always wins in the end, right?
Yep. Yeah, as long as they have enough battles to show it, though. And some people's like, oh, well, if we had just one more battle, like #RU versus Hammer Time, if it was just a regular battle, you can't say that. You can't have what ifs. Once you reach battle number 5, if you can't perform well enough, you're going to go to that tiebreaker. Yeah. And if you can't perform there, you're not the better team. You have to stop thinking of hypotheticals and what ifs. Look at the small things that you're getting wrong and fix it. But these teams here, they're having fun tonight. This is skirmish mode. Still, there is that sensibility of seriousness, at least on one of these battles we're going to see tonight. And the battle is almost ready for battle number 2 on Himmelsdorf. Simple Tanker is able to take battle number 1 on Mines. What do we have for tanks?
For tanks, we're looking at 110, 2 AMX 5100s, an IS-3, and a KV-4 against an all 5100 lineup.
I like it. I like it.
Well, and not much happening yet. Timer just now stopping. Savage going to be in that 110.
And we're going to follow Savage a bit in his tank, see how the 110 is going to perform on Himmelsdorf. Let's actually follow him for a little bit to give you guys a sense of what type of positions and routes they're going to take on Himmelsdorf.
Yeah, and he's actually going to head, wow, very interesting, right up the 8 line.
Oh, he's going through the courtyard, actually, and he's being followed by some of his teammates looking towards the east, right through this keyhole. No, looking towards the north now, right through this keyhole.
All right, interesting. Around him, it looks like a nice push up the 8 line and then some support from the south. Canaduck, being in a 5100, is going to support him. Actually, what's really interesting, though, is also the fact that we're seeing a KV4. Doc Golem, you playing that. Rylac, though, able to take down Ruthven Carlisle. I want to call him Rutherford.
Rutherford.
Remember when I did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
He went, I'll take it.
It was a good name.
I'll take it.
It was a good name. But now he's changed back.
Yeah, they've really gone into enemy territory here.
Way deep, actually. I don't know where Simple Tankers is going to be able to come back from this. They're so deep, but Simple Tankers is in no way at all defending right now. I see a tank on the hill, but oh, surprise, surprise, Pub Whisperer. But they're way out of place. This is a huge overmatch. I don't see a situation in which River of Blood should probably drop this fight.
Well, Simple Tankers could get close here.
They could have just made a simple mistake.
Yeah, Pub Whisperer takes 1,028 damage. He's hurting.
Yeah,
He's gonna fall back with J Smooth.
Rylac may be able to catch him. Maybe. Not if J Smooth's in the way, though.
He's gonna stop him. J Smooth takes a hit to the front. Rylac pushes even further. Oh, is he gonna go for the ram damage? J Smooth is out of shots. He's running away.
And now he's going to get chased down pretty... Oh, Pub Whisperer. Still in the open. Gets hit by Rylac. Wallhacks, though, does take out GQ. But J Smooth, only one more shell, and he goes down. Rylac not able to get it, just barely. And J Smooth...
From behind. Gets it.
Gets it.
Not so
Shot.
smooth now, aren't you, J Smooth?
Oh.
Oh, River of Blood.
Might get the cap. And
Yeah,
they will.
And they will. River of Blood's able to tie up the series 1-1. Nice work, River of Blood.
Yeah,
Still
hey.
staying alive. Still staying alive.
They manage to do that all the time. They always start off not on the win. They always start off losing matches, battles, whatever it is, and they'd always come back. That was the way it was Season 1 and Season 2.
Yeah.
But then Season 3, that didn't happen. So I don't know if they're
Well,
going to do that anymore.
In
though.
the face-off, I remember that they both said to each other, because they're from the same overall clan,
Mhm.
River of Blood and Simple Tankers. They both said to each other, hey, make sure to win your tiebreaker, because if you do, we're not going to face each other in the playoffs. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
Both of them lost.
That's
so
gotta be
they had
rough.
to face each other in the playoffs. It was rough. It was rough.
Although it looks like Mornblade, though, tonight is feeling pretty saucy. He says River Blood is going down.
Is that what he said on Twitter?
He said that on Twitter.
Mornblade.
On the internet.
I called him a older gentleman.
Mm-hmm. Hashtag wrecked.
We'll see if he
Rip.
shows he's more the better performing gentleman when it comes to World of Tanks. Well, I was also able to talk to Simple Tankers as well, Jay Smooth, about their approach coming into this skirmish match, but also the season itself. And he said Season 3, last season, was a rough year all around. He never felt that his team came together like it did in Season 1 and Season 2. And we saw that. We saw that in their group play. They just weren't landing their shots. They were trying you saw some of those waffle tactics that were happening that was not working at all, except for Doc Golem. It was the only time it was really able to work, even though a T1 took him out. We battled multiple lineups on given nights and in practices due to school commitments. So they had issues they had to overcome because of school commitments, and that's understandable. But the team chemistry was off the entire season. We saw the repercussions of that. He continues and says, if it wasn't until we got some time over Christmas break that we actually got to practice as a full team. He thinks that going into the Season 3 finals felt better than it ever had in the season itself. Unfortunately, just like River of Blood, our poor season play put us against Simp in round 1, even though it was a good series they had against Simp. Now, you are a proponent of Simple Tankers here, thinking they could have took out Simp.
So, well, the thing is, if anybody could watch that, they know that was one of our best matches of Season 3 finals. Of all of them, you got #RU, Hammer Time. You've got Simple Tankers versus Simp. That was one of the highlights, probably one of the best matches, and it happened right there in the round of 8. And the thing was, you could have very well seen Simp knocked out in that first round. Simple Tankers made some little mistakes. Simp was more consistent, but just by a hair.
Yeah.
Just by a hair. That's how close it was.
It was very, very close. And it was exciting to see not just that series, but also how close #RU versus Hammer Time was. And these were series that were close that almost overtook, storyline-wise, the actual finals themselves of Simp versus Fnatic. And it was beautiful to see these teams getting better and better and better. That's why I'm really excited for Season 4. Battle number 3 is going to take place on Ruinberg between Simple Tankers and River of Blood. What do we have for tanks?
For tanks, I'm looking at a 110 and 4 AMX 15100s for the side of River of Blood. On the other side, Simple Tankers decided to make it silly. 3 Carniverns and 2
Centurions.
Centurion 1, sir.
Oh.
Number 1.
I see.
Mm.
In the blue, we'll be following Pub Whisperer.
Oh, yeah. Better note, medium ones as well,
Simple
sir.
Tankers.
I forgot. It's the British lineup.
I see. All Brit?
Mm-hmm. All Brit.
Wow.
2 Brit mediums.
Simple Tankers going for the British tanks.
3 Brit heavies. And then 2 more British mediums.
Well, Savagey from River of Blood, he's going for which tank?
With Savagey?
Yeah.
That's a Chinese tank. I mean, the lineup from River of Blood is just diverse.
Yeah.
Although it is rather French. I mean, it's got freedom in there, though. It's got the T1s. But we've got a bit of a fight, actually, brewing outside the Delta Village. Looks like River of Blood is going to have to make a push happen, or else I think Simple Tankers might be able to flank them from the south. Yep, and they will.
Striker's seen. They're going to push up against them. Side shot and a miss. Pub Whisper not able to get it. Mornblade is hit. He's taking some damage. He's going to fall back a little bit here as the retreat fire is happening from the longer range medium tank, the Centurion 1. Rylak takes a hit for 671.
I think those are Carniverns.
Carnivore, excuse me.
Yeah.
No, these are no. The medium tank down here was taking the long shots.
Oh, that guy. I thought you were talking about those guys.
No.
Oh, okay. My bad.
That's okay.
Sorry.
The retreat fire was coming from long range. Mornblade takes a shot for 332 in the side. Wallhack so close to falling here.
The duck will go down to Mornblade.
The duck is hurt.
Dodo. Run, Dodo.
Oh, he's on fire. He gets the kill against Mornblade, though. Very nice shot.
One more shot, though, on Dodo, and we will be finished off. Ooh, he goes right over his tank.
I'm surprised these tanks are staying alive against these 5100s.
I don't know, man. I really thought the damage was there, but apparently not.
Tofu Smurf chimes in against the Doma, and he screams, "God save the Queen!" before he gets the kill. Savagey is able to return
Is that your
fire.
British accent?
No, I was...
I mean, that was
my impression of Tofu Smurf trying to do a British accent.
I think that's pretty accurate then.
Thanks,
Spot
man.
on.
I don't think it was as good as my Bill Cosby, but we'll see. Savagey down to less than half health. Tofu falls. Savagey's going to get squished between J Smooth. Pub Whisperer could get one more shot for the kill. He's going to have to fall back, though. Oh, through the fire and the flames. Bounce shot. J Smooth gets the kill. Is this the British domination? Is it the British invasion happening against Striker in the 5100? Pub Whisperer's low.
One more shell. That's all he needs, but Striker's going to try and actually run away.
He's going to have to run away. He may be completely out of shots. And Arg is the only tank left alive, I believe, from River of Blood here.
Yeah, he's just chilling out, not even related to the fight. I mean, he's far away. It's not good.
Striker tries to aim. Does he get the shot in the side? No, it's Pub Whisperer. The tank barely left alive as the 5100 did not have enough. And now it's up to Arg to stay alive. 6 minutes and 25 seconds. Not going to be that easy. Look at that beautiful tank.
Yep. Although look at this beautiful tank, the T1 Cunningham, America.
Mm-hmm.
As it just rolls freely across the countryside.
They said the sun will never set on the British Empire, and that's true when you put simple tankers inside British tanks. Arg is spotted. J Smooth pushes up. He's going to go for the shot or the ram damage. He's going to go for the ram damage. Kaboom! Arg's gone. put 2 points on the board for Simple Tankers. One battle away for them to win the series up against River of Blood.
I'm going to look back at the team scores here at the end, just to see who was doing the best job in each of these tanks. So Jay Smooth, of course, is the top performer. He would 2,552 damage in that thing, and put out, a pretty decent amount of shells.
I'm going to have to look at the stats of the Centurion and the Carnivore.
Yeah, I actually really like it as a medium tank. It's got great hull down potential. It doesn't have the greatest turret for hull down. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's great in some spots, and then other spots that are just easy to pen. And then it also has good gun depression.
I feel its profile is so big, though, compared to a T69, for example.
Yes, but the thing is you can use that big profile at some points where you just have the right terrain for it, and then you're actually high up enough to the point where you can use some hull downs that other shorter tanks can. Whereas some shorter tanks with good gun depression can't use some hull downs because of the way the terrain. It's a matter of, yes, the smaller tank generally does get some better hull downs, but the bigger one has some spots that work for it, especially if you can find the right rock. You can actually just drive up to some rocks and just peek on over. It works out. I like the Centurion. It's the damage output that really helps. It doesn't hit hard every single shot, but it hits so many times that you can take down things like light tanks very easily. You can control your opponent. If it's an IS-3 very easily with track shots and being able to put your shells where you want, you get a lot of control out of the DPM.
Well, even though this is a skirmish game and the tank lineups that River of Blood brought, Simple Tankers has to feel pretty good that they were able to execute so well, even pushing up against the Delta Village from the south in their British tanks.
Yeah, the thing is about it that even though these guys are bringing the weird lineups, like you said, they're not playing weird play styles.
Yeah.
They're playing to the tanks. Those British tanks are being played the way British tanks are supposed to be played, at least on Ruinberg, as much as they can be.
Well, after the collapse, as Jay Smooth called it in Season 3, he had this to say. They were pretty disappointed, but at the same time, they took the winning team, Simp being the winning team in Season 3, to the brink once again. They had done it before, because they had faced them before in the previous seasons. It was a different vibe after Season 3 as well from Season 2. After Season 2, Simple Tankers was so disappointed in another 4th place that they really didn't want to play much after. But after Season 3, after they almost took out Simp, they were ready to get Season 4 started the following Monday. And that was back in February. These guys have been primed and ready to go.
Yeah, and when we actually got to interview them a little while back, I didn't feel anything but confidence from them.
Yeah. Well, the confidence is working so far. Next battle is going to take place on Prohorovka. What do we have for tanks?
For tanks, big surprise, guys. Just hold on to your seats. 3 KV-1Ss, a KV-2, 2 Cromwells, and a Hellcat. That's River of Blood. Now, Simple Tankers, ARL-44, a Cromwell, 2 Hellcats, 2 FB-304s, and a 5916. I don't know, Clutch.
All the stats are out the window. All our opinions may be on the board. You guys can let us know what you think about these tank lineups at #TalkingTanks at WGLNA. But so far, there's not much to say except let's see how it plays out.
Okay. Take your side. What lineup, honestly, to you looks stronger?
Oh, KV-1S.
KV-1S? I don't know, man. I have always been a Cromwell fan. But the thing is, the Hellcat is also OP.
I'm gonna stick with this.
Hellcat.
I'm gonna stick with Simple Tankers. No. I can't do it. I gotta go to the KV-1s. I gotta go to the KV-1s. No. I'm gonna stick with River of Blood KV-1s.
Yeah. Simple Tankers.
I'm in the belief business. They've
got it. All right. Simple Tankers has got this.
I don't know if River Blood can do this.
River Blood might be able to, but the thing is they're blind, man.
River Blood KV-1s.
KV-1Ss.
Yeah.
They're faster, stronger, better than just the simple KV-1.
I'm a flip-flopper in this series, man. This is tough.
Just pick a side.
I'm gonna stick with River of Blood. I'm gonna stick with River of Blood on this.
Which one are you sticking with? You said I'm sticking with a few different teams.
Remember the first impulse, 9 out of 10?
Yeah.
KV-1S.
See? Just stick with it.
That's right. I overanalyze. I try to use too many calculations and mathematics.
Precisely.
Hold my beer tactics.
The
Here we
answer
go.
is right there.
All
Oh,
right,
Savage
River of
fires.
Blood. Shot in front of Executus. 302.
That was HE. Amazing.
Really?
Yeah, that's HE. He's got the big gun. It's derp time.
Tofu Smurf is out. First blood on the field. River of Blood.
Derp.
Oh, Executus.
Derp.
Big shots. Can they get him? Oh, 674 damage on that one tank. Arg fires again. Doc Golem lines up the shot. Dodoma actually gets it.
Go Dodo.
Seemed like it came from behind, and it did.
He was flanking.
It came from behind.
But look above. Angry white guy. Pub Whisperer. They're going to destroy them.
Well, if they can
stand
land
no
their
chance.
shots, Dodoma's moving
Oh
quick
yeah,
enough.
that is a fair point.
Angry white guy now getting unloaded upon. He's going to move. Mornblade's going to ride out to meet them.
Wow, they didn't really connect any shells on the way across it.
No, they may be unfamiliar with the velocity of some of these shells.
This is true. When you go back down to lower tiers when you're playing like tier 8s and stuff,
Yeah.
you realize, wow, my shells go so slow. And they actually fall at range.
Ooh, Canaduck sees Mornblade. Vice versa. Trade fire. Canaduck's lower at HP. Oh, Mornblade takes engine damage.
That's not
He
good.
was on fire for a bit.
Wallhacks is there to back him up. Wallhacks, you can do it. Use your arty powers.
Couldn't do it. Wallhacks
Arty powers.
last one left alive on top of the hill. Jason falls as well. River of Blood able to tie up the series 2-2 with these lineups. Enjoying the matches they're bringing us. I'm sure the audience is as well. I'm glad I went with my first choice.
Yeah.
Gave you one us.
I tried to tell you, you have to go back to it. Just
Yeah.
stick with it.
The impulse. 9 times out of 10, guys. 9 times
Completely
out of 10.
right. The thing is, back when we used to play tank companies, yeah, this was a while ago. Tank companies don't see as much play anymore, although they should. Tank companies used to be a thing that we would do, and KV-1Ss were always a good choice for those medium companies. You'd bring all KV-1Ss, or you'd bring Cromwells, or Hellcats, or, yeah, that's it. That's all you brought. No arty.
Yeah.
What was the point? Just brought those tanks, and you just wasted people. Because the KV-1S hits so hard, the Cromwell shoots so fast and goes so fast, there's no point in bringing a light tank.
Strengths outmatch. What else you can bring?
There's nothing as good.
Yep.
You can bring a KV-2 if you want the power of the derp, but you're so slow that if they bring the Cromwells, the power of the Cromwell so fast, shoot so fast, you just can't stand up.
All right, we're going to battle number 5. Simple Tankers has called a timeout. They have 60 seconds in that timeout. That's a rule that we've placed in the Gold League. And within that timeout, they have one that they can call per series.
Yes.
So now they've used it. Well, during that timeout, I want to read the rest of what Jay Smooth had to say about moving on to Season 4. And it's tough when you have to make changes for your team. He says, our team had the same decisions to make as River of Blood going into Season 4. Now, to keep the team together and try and force things to get better is going to be tough. So they had to look at that, of keeping everyone together and try to force some changes or make roster changes, have to cut players. He says, it was the worst feeling having to tell guys I played with for 3 seasons that we had to part ways. Unfortunately, this is a business. Unfortunately, this is the business part of esports, and it hit Simple Tankers dead in the face. We parted ways with Omninominus, Kill Panic, and Tarho. They have added Whiskey Dodd, formerly of Simplistic, Angry White Guy from Nerve, and Wallhacks from the Spurglords. We're really pumped to get Season 4 going and challenge once again for the top spot. Well, maybe we'll see some more British tanks being used by them to challenge the people for the top spot.
You know, I got a feeling this is going to be that really standard one that they're all going to just be like, all right, guys, buckle down, serious time. We're going to get to those IS-3s, those 5100s, those tanks that everyone's used to seeing, that everyone knows. That's probably the lineups we're going to see.
Yeah, I would venture that guess as well.
Yeah, we're wrong.
We're still in the timeout mode. 10 seconds actually left to go.
Why would they call a
they're
timeout
ready.
for this?
They had to execute their plan correctly.
It's got to be a crazy plan. I mean, this is amazing.
It's breaking Rookhill. All right.
A lot of things break
All
me.
right. Last battle number 5. It's going to take place on Ensk. Prepare yourselves. Randall, what do we have for tanks?
No. No. These are not, no. 5 waffles. against an AC-48. 2 waffles.
2
And
T28s.
and 2 T28s.
Oh, you know what?
Yep.
I'm gonna go with the rumbas, the waffles,
Waffle power too strong.
the Waffentragas.
No, waffles.
The Waffentragas.
They're all waffles. This is breakfast.
No, Pub Whisper and J Smooth. Oh, geez, J Smooth. Look, look at this.
Yes.
You see the beautiful Simple Tanker symbol in the front, right here, to tell the world who they are and why they're here.
I just tank destroyers. Ugh.
I know. You know the one map. If I was playing 7x42, I would bring a tank destroyer. Is Cliff.
Yes. Yeah, on the north. Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
In the south.
Dodoma takes 354 damage in the first shot that lands.
Oh, Tofu though is down to 442 hit points. Waffles are winning. The power of the waffle cannot be stopped.
Shot fired. J Smooth gets the kill against Arg in the T1. Doc Golem takes down Tofu Smurf though. That's the first tier 8 down. Wall hacks super low, and the rumba and the waffle. Oh, the beautiful sound.
Pub Whisper,
coming out of
no! And he died.
Warblade. GQ dead. T1's down for River of Blood.
Seems a waste to... No, it's not a waste after what we saw last time I saw a waffle on this map.
Yeah, these waffles could still hold it. And they're going to come around the corner. Canada Duck sees. They're trying to get the surround. They get it. Oh, Wallach saves on Canada, but Dodoma.
Savagey could get the shell. Could get it. Oh, wow. But he does...
Stops in his tracks, but he lets out a lot of damage. Moorblade running for his life. Executus. And him, the last ones. Never
you can
mind.
do it, Moorblade.
Rylac. Oh, 727
Bleed.
damage.
No.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Devastation coming out of River of Blood.
Those waffles are so powerful.
They are.
The 150 is just amazing.
But the Executus does 81 damage to Savagey.
Do it. Please, Executus.
If there's one tank that could do it, it's Executus in the T1 Cunningham.
If he does this, if he even gets 1 kill, just gold star. Gold star.
Executus sees the Doma, does 37, 120 damage, and he's on the run.
But Doc Golem is coming around behind him. I don't think Executus knows he's there. He doesn't know. Doc Golem looks for the shot.
Oh, Ultra Devastation